morning time, still dark. Well, sun's coming up, I guess. But we're off on a bit of a last minute road trip up to my parents. The upside and downside of owning a truck is that you have lots of room for stuff. One of the downsides I've often found though is that you end up often just accumulating stuff in the back of the truck that doesn't get taken out until it's necessary. So we're up here in northern Alberta, and I'm over at my brother's place. Gonna go take a peek at his firewood processor, tell him we're here, all that jazz. My brother has more projects and crap going on than he knows what to do with, but you should check out his YouTube channel up here in the corner. I don't know if you can hear the chainsaw, he's obviously doing something. Sawmill.
Hey! You have a license to trespass? You know the best thing about an old Bobcat? Is you can get in and out of it without having to screw around with all the safety stuff.
Yeah, screw the safety.
Yeah, here, can you put your foot underneath this so if it rolls away it doesn't damage the lock?
Yeah.
Well, it's always that way though, right? Like new machines, safe, fine, but it's not you can't get out of it without the forks down, but the door's closed and all that junk.
OSHA, is this okay situations right now?
That's exactly right. And then you hold your hands on the thing to override the control. Then you can see what you're doing.
So, always an adventure at my brother's house. Gonna do some redneck rocket science here. So, the boys here were shooting off a model rocket. See if you can see it.
It actually uses solid rocket fuel.
Hung up in the tree there. And then my brother and his son, they reckon they can done shoot it down. We'll see. That was a confirmed miss. Good thing there's nobody around for 10 miles. Oh. Got it down one branch. There you go. Success.
Jump, monkey, jump.
1 second. I'm ready.
I think you broke it.
And it was a brand new pole, too.
Didn't your parents ever tell you that it's not nice to honk at people?
She was leaning against the horn. She didn't even know it was her. Just looking around.
Where's that honking? Time to light up some brush piles. This is how you light a fire on the farm. A few minutes later and that's going. So that's the one we lit up 20 minutes ago. And we're 50 feet away in the truck and can feel the heat on the passenger side vehicle like you're standing next to a campfire. Oh, it feels nice on the ears.
Some of us were trying to push it.
I don't like
Look at it
ears.
swirl.
Yeah. hear that fire. I'm a good 25, 30 feet away from them and it's almost too hot. I lit this one here, that one probably 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, and it's already roaring like that. Seems a shame. And there's a lot of people in Europe, I'm sure, that are absolutely aghast at that much. I mean, there's enough wood in there to heat a couple homes for a couple years at least. But the reality of it is here in Canada, we just don't have the infrastructure to do anything with it aside from let it rot in big piles. Once it's cleaned up, become productive land for cows or for animals. I mean, we have lots of little pockets of trees around for animals to come in, and these areas with more open areas offer a lot of grazing and things like that. That's amazing, eh? Back when I was a firefighter, I learned about how fast structures combust, and this is an example of how fast things light up. There's the skidder with the tank. So he's gone from here to there, over there, and from my little bit of ignition, it's already that big. I'm 10, 15 feet away, and it's getting too hot. That's why when you're out in the wild and you're camping, it's important to extinguish your fires. Be a good steward of what you're doing, because if you don't, that can happen in an uncontrolled way, and you can lose houses, you can lose forests, you can lose wildlife habitat, you can lose everything. As people in places like California and Australia, British Columbia, Northern Alberta, all these places that are suffering from forest fires experience. Anyway, here's the last pile of the day. And that's how long she takes to burn down a forest. I think we're done. So what's your opinion of all this death and destruction of trees?
I don't know. It's smoky.
I mean, it's a shame because we just don't have the infrastructure.
Be done with it, then just burn it.
Yeah. But companies and
Yeah, Daddy, hold on.
Hold
Mommy's
on.
driving on the bumpy road.
Mommy's driving in the bush. Yeah, we just don't have the infrastructure to do anything with it. And the reality of it is the infrastructure that does exist, it's easier to just log new wood. And cheaper. And until people stop chasing the cheapest thing, stop and take a look at this quick. So these are the piles that we lit up. Oh, just a couple hours ago is all. Less than 2 hours ago. You see it's all burned up.